Test, test, test. One, two, three. Uno, dos, tres. Wanji, numpa, topa, yamini, zap. Anyway, I bought this really nice little uh, selfie series at the dollar store. It's a Colorways selfie series ring light with smartphone holder. Great for selfies, video chats, or live streaming. Anyway, so off to my left is the light, and to my right is the camera. So I'm going to test it, and so as far as upcoming or in the next few seconds or moments or after I get this video uploaded and everything, to get around the copyright issues and whatnot, this is a parody video. This is a video that is making fun of me, making fun of you, and I don't hold the copyrights to the background music, which is some type of brainwave music YouTube channel type of thing. I don't hold the copyrights to it. I'm not selling anything, so I can't be sued. Anyway, and even the books that I'm going to pick a couple of pages from and read for you. I don't own these books. I didn't write them. I don't hold the copyrights. I'm not earning money from them. And whatever I'm reading is just a parody. I'm making fun of and all that creative stuff to get around the copyright issues, if somebody has any issues. And I'm just going from what YouTube rules have said. That's why some of my little videos on YouTube are parodies and comedy. So the first book that I will read a page or two from is Black Elk. Now, I didn't know Mom had one of these books. I mentioned it in some Facebook posts yesterday. So it is sold by thrift. Oh wait, no, that's something else. Anyway, The Sacred Pipe. Black Elk's account of the 7 rites of the Oglala Lakota. Opening up the book, we have page 21. The releasing of the soul. When the pipe has thus been filled with all the powers and with all that there is in the universe, it is given to the keeper of. It is given to the keeper of the soul, who takes it, and crying, as he walks, goes to the teepee of the keeper of the most sacred pipe, who was, for this first rite, High Hollow Horn. Entering the teepee and holding out the pipe with its stem pointing towards the mouth, he places it in the hands of the keeper of the pipe. For a second or two, I skipped the rest of the page 21. It's one of those literary things where it explains something that has been asterisked or bookmarked. In filling a pipe, all space represented by the offerings to the powers of the 6 directions, and all things represented by the grains of tobacco, are contracted within a single point, the bowl or heart of the pipe, so that the pipe contains or really is the universe. But since the pipe is the universe, it is also man, and the one who fills a pipe should identify himself with it, thus not only establishing the center of the universe, but also his own center. He so expands that the six directions of space are actually brought within himself. It is by this expansion that a man ceases to be a part, a fragment, and becomes a whole or holy. He shatters the illusion of separateness. In order to make clear this identity for the Indian of the body of man with the pipe, I quote the following text of the Osage Indians. These people had a pipe, which they made to be their body. Oh, Hancha, I have a pipe that I have made to be my body. If you also make it to be your body, you shall have a body that is free from all causes of death. Behold the joint of the neck, they said, that I have made to be the joint of my own neck. Behold the mouth of the pipe, that I have made to be my mouth. Behold the right side of the pipe, that I have made to be the right side of my body. Behold the spine of the pipe, that I have made to be my own spine. Behold the left side of the pipe, that I have made to be the left side of my own body. Behold the hollow of the pipe, that I have made to be the hollow of my own body. Behold the thong that holds together the pipe and stem, that I have made to be my windpipe. Use the pipe as an offering in your supplications. Your prayers shall be readily granted. And that's the little number 9 mark on this book of page 21. And that is the meaning of that one little sentence that I first started to read, and I will read it again and continue. When the pipe has thus been filled with all the powers and with all that there is in the universe, and then the little footnotes explains what they're doing with the pipe, but they identify it with themselves. They are in it, and they are it. So, and so on. You identify with something. So, when the pipe has been filled with all the powers in the universe, it is given to the keeper of the soul, who takes it and, crying as he walks, goes to the teepee of the keeper of the most sacred pipe, who was, for this first rite, High Hollow Horn. Entering the teepee and holding out the pipe with its stem pointing towards the south, he places it in the hands of the keeper of the pipe. Hee-ho, hee-ho, thanks, the holy man says as he takes the pipe. This pipe which you have brought to me is really as sacred as the original pipe, which was given to us by the white buffalo cow woman. Indeed, to one who understands, they are really the same. But this pipe which you have now brought is especially sacred, for I see that there has been placed within it the whole universe. What is it that you wish? We wish you to smoke this pipe, and then to lead the rites for releasing the soul of my young son. We wish you to bring with you the original Wakan pipe, which you are keeping. How Hechetuelo, the holy man replied, I will come. He then offers the pipe, which has been brought to him, to the heavens, to the earth, to the four quarters. Then he smokes it. When finished, he carefully saves the ashes, for they too are very wakan, sacred. The two men return to the lodge, where all has been made ready for the great rite. Entering, they walk around, sunwise, and sit at the west of the lodge, opposite the door. The wife of the keeper of the soul then goes to her teepee, crying as she walks, picks up the sacred bundle, and returns to the lodge, where she stands in front of the keeper of the sacred pipe, placing the bundle in his two outstretched hands. Thanks, thanks, the holy keeper says, and then he speaks to the soul within the bundle. 12 minutes, 40 seconds so far. You, O soul, were with your people, but soon you will leave. Today is your day, and it is Wakan. Today your father, Wakan Tanka, is bending down to see you. All your people have arrived to be with you. All your relatives love you and have taken good care of you. You and the holy woman of the 4 ages who brought to us the sacred pipe are now together here in this lodge, this robe here, which represents the sacred woman and has covered you, will cover all your people. The sacred pipe which she brought to us has made the people happy. Behold, this is the sacred day. Hitchetu well. So, heavy stuff, I think. I recognize some things, and I have literally not ever read this book. But they're doing a ritual there for releasing of the soul. Anyway, I'll look at this before I comment more. The sacred pipe, Black Elk's account of the 7 rites of the Oglala Lakota, of the Oglala Sioux. I speak from my viewpoint when I say Lakota this, Lakota that. It's not gospel. It's not something you need to believe that is true. In fact, don't believe me when I say anything. Find out for yourself and trust you. Anyway, so 7 rights of the Oglala. We'll just leave it at that. There are different groups. Each one is important. Each one has a place somewhere. And their job that they do, their calling, is something that another tribe or another band or another group can't do, won't do, shouldn't do. So someone else has to do it. And so there is no rivalry. There is no corporations behind all this. There is no exclusivity within the 3 different groups of the Titui, of the Teton. Now they called it the 7 council fires of the Lakota, or the 7 council fire. I speak from my point of view of just the teepee and stuff that I've seen all my life, and I only speak of the first 10 or 20 years when I type anything online and share. I have yet to start sharing things from the 20th, 30th, and 40th, and 50-something years. Anyway. Oh. Maybe I'll talk a few minutes more and then do the other 2 books in another video. Because I want to keep at least 20 minutes or so, or less. So, for you people that don't smoke. Oh, smells like a fucking ashtray. Anyway. Smoking is not a bad thing. Vice is not a bad thing. But then again, depending on how much you do it, whether you've had to kill and torture and maim and kidnap and stuff to do it. If you infringe violently on other people's basic civil liberties and rights, 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 then you probably shouldn't do it. And I'm talking about drug addicts and stuff that are just, they have to have it. They'll kill, they'll steal, well, fucking, you shouldn't be having a habit like that. Work or do something that let you get compensation or pension, and then you can use a little bit of that, I guess, and buy or support your little habit or smoking habit or alcohol or whatever you got. But anyway, so I picked this up a few days ago. These 2 young men were walking around the community, I guess. They knocked on my door. They showed me 2 of these. One was small, this one. The other one was out, about like this. And then it had the little pipe. But this one was the elbow shape. So I got some loose bills and loose dollar bills and paid $15 for this. So this is the hole that you I have yet to make a little round tube out of wood. It's got to be short and small. And then I'll take a drill on either end, match up the holes, and then I don't want to make it too long for this. For this, at least, it's kind of sort of a hand width wide, 3 fingers wide, and maybe 2 hands wide. The bowl will be long. Normally, I used to buy cigarettes. They were already pre-made, pre-packaged, and then light up, click, click. Smoking is just something that most people do. Say what you want about it. Think what you want about it. Who cares? What matters is what you do with your life, and what matters is the overall attitude that you have. I had to take one of my pens apart, and I stick that right in the hole, and then there we go. And so, I dropped some tobacco inside. And like this book here that I just read for the literal first time in my life, but somehow I can understand. And some things are starting to form already about the rituals and the meaning behind it. Behold, the right side of the pipe. Behold, the left side of the pipe. Behold, the inner. Yeah, so I can understand that. That's part of information field somehow that we more or less have already seen or learned from already. But anyway, so this is my little thing. I picked these up and I would unthaw my house door with these in the wintertime. Then I started lighting up my cigarettes with these, and this is perfect. You're supposed to make a flame over the bowl, and then if you do it right, if you don't pack the pipe bowl of tobacco, if you don't pack it in really hard, just a small little pinch, light it up, poof, exhale, and then inhale like you normally do, and then exhale. You need to light up. You kind of need one of these crack lighters to, right? Yeah, right. Or one of these heroin addicts. They torch the underside of a spoon to get the, yeah, right, whatever. So you or anyone else can see me smoking my cigarettes like a fucking crackhead, and but that don't matter to me. Who cares? For discretion's sake, I'll smoke when I'm away from everybody else or in my yard, but I'm not gonna go sit in front of the post office and light up like this. If I did, I would have the police stopping by. Are you smoking drugs? Yeah, right. To a point, I care, but after a while, then who cares really? So, okay, I'm gonna end this video at 23 something, and then I'm gonna do it again here. I will read a few pages of the other books just because, and post it online. Yeah, all right.